Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about Zion Williamson and his contract clause. I guess the weight clause, we'll call it. I made a video about this the other day, and now William Guillory, hopefully I said that correctly, of The Athletic, wrote a article, link in the description. Zion Williamson contract weight clause explained why the Pelicans added it and the possible consequences. So, as you guys remember, I actually compared this earlier to the independent study clause that Kyler Murray had, which the Cardinals ended up removing on Thursday due to the controversy it caused. Now, if you looked at the newly signed 5-year, $193 designated rookie max extension that Zion Williamson got, according to a NOLA.com report, Williamson's contract features a clause that states he has periodic weigh-ins throughout his deal to measure his combined weight and body fat percentage to ensure it does not exceed a total of 295 pounds. If it does, guaranteed money in Williams' extension, which kicks in at the start of the 2023 to 2024 season, can be reduced. Obviously, this has been a hot topic on NBA Twitter, talk shows, and the like for multiple reasons. First, anything involving Williamson and his weight gets people just in an outroar, okay? And then with the fact that there's guaranteed money and he's only played 84 games, and similar to the Cardinals, the Pelicans are both clearly willing to invest a ton of money into Kyler Murray and Zion Williamson. And as you guys look at this, I've mentioned 85 games through the first 3 seasons. He missed the entire 2021 to 2022 season due to a broken 5th metatarsal bone in his foot, which, if you guys don't know, the metatarsal is basically, it's like the fingers of your feet bones that move your feet. So it's actually, my ex-girlfriend broke her metatarsal bone, I think 3 times, the same bone 3 times in 2 years. And so let's talk about why do they want to include this. We've all known his weight has fluctuated. The 284-pound, 6'6" big man last year, allegedly, I guess he's not a big man, he's more of a power forward, but his weight has exceeded 300 pounds allegedly multiple times throughout his career per sources. And with his forceful, explosive style of play, it really isn't ideal for him to carry an excess amount of weight, with the fact that he's already dealt with these serious injuries to his right knee and right foot. Now, these weight clauses aren't that rare. Glenn Big Baby Davis in Boston had it. Derek Character of the Lakers had it, and the Heat also have a legendary strength and conditioning program that measures players' body fat weekly and fines them for things like putting their hands on their knees during games. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that. Literally, they'll fine you for having your hands on your knees if you're on the Miami Heat. Now, Zion had like a very short debut in the Summer League, and Coach K at Duke said Zion Williamson wasn't in playing shape or in the mental shape to play. And there's been multiple times where players or national media members like have ridiculed Williamson publicly when pictures of videos of him clearly looking out of shape have surfaced. And there are times where it's difficult to see if Williamson's in playing shape when he was dealing with injuries that prevented him from doing a bunch of activities, or, you know, people don't really know, but it wouldn't be surprised for Williamson to push 270 plus pounds while also maintaining a low body percentage of fat, because supposedly his weightlifting routine was insane because he put on muscle so quickly that he had to be slowed down. And his weight has fluctuated throughout his career based on how much on-court work he's allowed to do and how healthy his body is. The body fat percentage figure should be a good measuring stick for just how much he's paying attention to putting the right things in his body and putting in the right things on the work off the court. And Stan Van Gundy, his former coach, said that Williamson was below 10% body fat while Van Gundy coached him in 2020 to 2021. And Williamson's play on the court, which he played the most games of his career, were historical numbers, and he got an all-star bid, and people knew what was up. And is there concern that Williamson's being unhappy about this clause being public? Well, Williamson understands how much his weight has been a topic of discussion, allegedly. And Williamson maintains that the constant ridicule he's dealt with has annoyed him just as much as you expect. Like, nobody likes fat jokes, and Williamson has dealt with that from opposing crowds his entire career. And he's been working with a personal trainer, Jasper Bibbs, to get his body back where it needs to be. He's also hired a private chef to make sure he's eating the right way. After seeing him up close this summer, well, not me. This is what William Guillory says after he saw him up close this summer, he can say that Williamson looks bouncy and explosive again. And I think right here, this is a great way how William Guillory ends the article. Williamson may be annoyed by the chatter about his body, but there's no doubt he's heard the whispers. Based on this summer, he's doing even more to quiet those whispers. And the Pelicans are doing their part to make sure it's not an issue, too. The good news is that he's taking the necessary steps to make sure his body is where it needs to be at once the season begins. If everything goes according to plan, hopefully those weigh-ins will only be a formality. And again, the people need to shut the hell up about Zion. But guys, that's it.